What's happening, good people? Welcome to the channel. I'm Wes, aka Mr. Budget Watch, and today is actually the first part. This video is actually going to be spliced into two, and you're going to see it in about a month or so's time, and I'll explain why in a minute. But anyway, if you've not seen my review of this watch, which is the Yema Rallygraph, you can actually check that out in the cards and in the description. If you have seen my review, then you'll know I have a little QC issue with this watch, which is a little bit of a shame because I really do like this watch. I like the style of it. I think it's got some really good features. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a very, very lovely watch. So I'm just going to tell you what's been happening. So I'll just pop it back in its little box. So anyway, if you've seen my review, you know I've had a QC issue with this watch, and I've been contacting Yema. And here's what my experience has been, because I've actually did some research online, and it found out that Yema's customer services isn't very good at all. So yeah, I was a little bit dubious as to what was going to happen. It's like, are they going to actually be able to solve it, Are they going to be able to fix it, I didn't really know. So anyway, after doing my research into their customer services, I actually found out their money back guarantee was 14 days, which had elapsed, unfortunately. So I couldn't get my money back for the watch, so it had to be a repair. So alright, fair enough. So anyway, so this is the story and how it's happened so far. So first I reached out to Yema via email. So on the 17th of July, so it's been a while, I actually sent the first email and got zero response from them whatsoever. So I thought, fair enough. It could have either gone into their spam folder, or it could have just been simply glossed over, and just not being read. So, all right, fair enough. So I then reached out to them on Instagram and sent them a DM. And they actually did respond. They asked for, a few details. They wanted my order number, and they wanted to see some pictures of, the QC issue, what I was having. So then, fair enough, okay, I showed them the problem, and they did responded the next day and said, oh, sorry, our service returns department isn't open until the 1st of August because we're on a national holiday. So I'm like, all right, fair enough, people deserve holidays, people have holidays at different times in different countries. Fair enough, okay. So I waited until the 1st of August, and I actually reached out to them again, this time via their chat on online, which is what the representative via Instagram DM said. So anyway, I had the chat, and you can see on screen now that I took a thingy of it. I actually saved the transcript so you can see it for yourself. So yeah, that's what happened, and they basically said, oh, we'll send you an email with some instructions to get the watch back to us, and we'll sort it out for you. So I'm like, right, okay, fair enough. But anyway, I waited a day and no email. I then waited another day, which takes us to the 3rd of August, and still nothing. No emails. It had not gone into spam, and the email just wasn't there with any instructions whatsoever. So, right, okay. So anyway, I reached out to them again on the 3rd of August. This time I had to run through it all again, what had happened, and I was getting a little bit frustrated at this point. Let's be honest. Usually with customer services, all the ones I've dealt with so far have been great. They'd be like, yeah, do you know what? Just send us the watch back, no problem. Here's your returns label, boom, done. Yema have sort of drawn it out a little bit. So anyway, 3rd of August, had a chat, and they said, all right, we'll send you the email this time. So I said, well, can you send me the email now while we're in chat? And they're like, no, it will be coming today. So I'm like, all right, fair enough. And luckily, the email did actually come. It come the next day on the 4th of August, and essentially all it was a prepaid shipping label for DHL. I then have to, contact DHL to arrange collection, which cost me money on my phone bill, because it wasn't a free phone number. It was actually a special number on Yema's website to arrange it for them. Luckily, I don't have to pay for the collection, which is pretty good, but I did have to pay for the phone call, which was like 15 pence for connection, and then 7 pence for every single minute I was on the phone. And I was on the phone for like 5 minutes, so it ended up costing me in a phone call. So anyway, it's the 5th of, what is it today? It's the, if it'll focus, the 5th of August today. and it's actually scheduled for pickup at some point after 1 p.m. So that's really good actually on DHL's part. They've been brilliant. They've basically coming out the same day as I've phoned them. Usually it's like next day they've come in, so I've got all my labels printed off and it is ready to go back to Yema. Now, the reason why I said this review is going to be split into two, well, I'm basically filming it now, this part, before the watch is gone, and I'm going to be filming like the second part of it in 30 days or less to show you if the watch actually got fixed. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Why has my camera decided not to focus? Focus. There we go. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do that. So the review, this part is actually going to end here, and then I'm going to pick this same video up in, well, 30 days or less, and you're going to see the watch back, and it's either going to be fixed, or I'm going to be having another discussion with Yema. So let's see about that. So anyway, I'm just going to end this part here, and I'll pick this up in, like I said, 30 days or less to see if they actually fixed the problem. So yeah, see you then. Right guys, so as promised, we have the second part of this video, the second part of this thing, what's happening. So essentially, my Yema is now back. It's been over 30 days, but it's just arrived today. So I've already pre-cut the box, and here is my Yema back. So I'm going to see if they managed to fix it. So I've got the documents, the weigh bill thing, and I think that's it. So we'll just shove that in there. So now, here comes the moment of truth. Oh, look what they've done to my bloody case. Have you seen the state of that? Oh, what have they done? I cannot believe that. How shoddy is that? I kind of don't hold high hopes up for the watch now. Oh, man. Oh, right, anyway, so we've got the watch back and it's still on its original bracelet. So let's see if they've managed to fix it. Oh, right, just let me take this bubble wrap off. Alright guys, so here is the watch. And it looks like they've got this the chronograph hand to line up. I'm just checking it to make sure there's no scratches on it though, because they've made a right mess of my case, which I'm really annoyed about. I'm going to be messaging them about that actually. Everything else is looking fine though. It doesn't look like there's any scratches. Looks like they've reapplied the sticker on the back. There's no scratches on the case back. The case looks fine. Bracelet I don't really care about, to be honest. But now it comes to proof of the pudding to see if it realigns properly. So it's working fine. Okay. So now if we stop it and reset it, it should spring right back into the middle, and it does. So they have fixed my problem. So good points for fixing it. Bad for screwing up my bloody case though, so I'm going to be having words about that. But anyway, yes, they've fixed it. So how do I rate Yema's customer services? Well, 30 days to fix an aligned chronograph hand, ugh, I think that's a little bit much, to be fair. I think it should have been done a little bit quicker than that. Anyway, can't complain, they've done it. Communication wise, I'm going to give them not a good score, to be quite fair though. I didn't have any messages to say my watch was on its way back, apart from DHL. They're the ones who told me my watch was coming back and not Yema. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that as well, that I didn't get any warning, you know, that my watch was coming back. Luckily I was in, so yeah, I was in to receive it, but yeah, no emails, no messages or anything from Yema to say my repair had been done and the watch is on its way back. So a little bit annoyed about that, and of course very annoyed about my case. So how would I rate customer services from Yema? Not very good, to be honest. Definitely had some mixed things. Yes, they fixed my watch. Yes, it took ages. It's just the communication has been an issue. But yeah, they've fixed it, so I'm happy in part. and then really annoyed because they've done that to my case. So yeah, I'm going to take pictures of that, and I'm going to message them now actually and see what they say. But anyway, this is the last video I'm going to be making on this. I'm just putting it all behind me now. It's fixed. Would I recommend buying direct from Yema? If you get a watch that isn't broken, you're fine. If you have to deal with customer services, have fun. That's all I'm saying. So that is pretty much it, guys. Bit of a mixed one today. Anyway, so that is it for this one. Thank you for everything. All your support really means a lot. So yeah, thanks again. See you soon. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. And of course, follow me on social media at Mr. Budget Watch. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.